So our meeting, Born to Shine, April 23rd, 2022. We got off to a rough start because a lot of our speakers weren't here and we were worried about the whole lineup and our president was under a lot of pressure. So when you're on the schedule, I know it's tough, but try to be here on time for the meeting when you're speaking especially. And I found out, it seemed like even at the start, there are a lot of little details that we sort of, during the stress of the moment or whatever happened, forgot about. Now I've got a question to our two pilots. What's very important before you take off? What do you go through?
Announcements.
Checklists. You go through a checklist. It's a list of things that should and must be done before you take off. And maybe we should implement the pilot's mentality that before we start a meeting that we might even need to write down a checklist to make sure that we are ready. I was there in La La Land, so happy to see the song that Doug had chosen tonight, and I forgot totally about the mic stand, right? Something that I should be very well aware of, and I was in La La Land. So there are a lot of little things like the projectors and all this that that's sort of out in La La Land, so let's put on the pilot's mentality, do the checklist. Also, they call it, sometimes you do a pre-flight. You make a walk around your plane, make sure, kick the tires, make sure there's air in there, and there's oil in the engine, and all these kind of things. So preparation is very important. So I would like to give a compliment about our agenda, because today Quan nailed it. He had all the titles. He had all, yes, I think so. You look good to me. So congratulations, Quan. Thank you to our VPE, sometimes a very thankless job, and thank you for really getting it right and doing very professionally today.
There's no Christmas party now. No Christmas party.
No Christmas party. That's right. Oh no, Christmas is gone.
Oh,
Who stole Christmas from our thing? Now Quan is the Grinch who stole Christmas. Oh. Okay. Had to find something wrong there. Next. I'd also like another compliment to Quan. Is like today I thought it was one of the smoothest uses of PowerPoint I've seen in a long time. How you didn't even look and you knew when the slide needed to be changed and pop, and it matched with exactly the new point that you were making or the new idea that you were introducing. It was smooth, it was fluid, and that should be one of the things that we strive for if we're using PowerPoint. A great example of the usage of PowerPoint. So we had very smoothly. I think everybody was operating well. The one thing to remember when you're the timer though is the correct timing that you have to introduce, but everything else looks like it's done very professionally. And poor Nick, he didn't get to ring the bell.
Oh.
Much in contrast to our other club, TGF, where man, we set a record for people going overtime. So, congratulations, Born to Shine, that everything's running well on time. And of course, Sally, interesting and fitting questions relating to our theme, and you moved along very well. For when you called Joe up, congratulations, Joe, that you were challenged. And you stood up here and even when it turned green, you didn't rush back to your seat. You stood there and you kept on going. Thank you to the audience who kept on helping to draw out answers. But Joe, are you proud of yourself to do tabletop in English? Are you proud? Let's give Joe a hand. Yeah? That's a real milestone for you to do table topics in English. Maybe you'll get to do a Chinese one next meeting or something. So, oh, I see the red flag. Thank you, Tyron, for being the protector of our time. And nice meeting. And I would like to pass this back to our award session master, Douglas and Wei.